Hey everyone, welcome back to Brian's Mysteries and Adventures on Trail. Today we are going back to Rocky Mountain National Park. We are going to be talking about an ongoing search for a man named Chad Pallansch. He went missing on September 28th of this year, 2023. Here is the basic map to give you an idea of where he was originally running, going for his hike. He was an expert runner. He was very familiar with a lot of these trails, but in this particular day, he decided to go on some trails that he wasn't very familiar with. North Inlet Trail, this is all pictures are going to be from in and around the area of where he may have been running, where the search and rescue efforts are taking place. Let's talk about Chad a little bit. He is 5'7", 155 pounds. He is likely wearing a black ultralight jacket, a gray fanny pack, a black pair of running shorts or leggings. He also apparently did have a personal navigation system with him. Unfortunately, it wasn't set up for emergency purposes. I don't know whether that means he hadn't activated the SOS insurance. It's fairly limited information. I'll have more detailed information in the description if you'd like to do further reading. As always, these are some pictures and areas of the mountains so you can get an idea of what the terrain looks like. According to the National Park Service, although Chad was very experienced in running through many routes in and around these areas, on this particular day he had never taken these particular routes. These are some actual pictures of the footage outside of the helicopter viewing from what the searchers saw. They said that unfortunately that the area had been hit with terrible weather conditions, including snow, ice, and wind at very high elevations. As of last week, the teams are quoted in saying helicopter flights are occurring that day for aero reconnaissance and to confirm suitable landing zones to insert various teams in the field beginning that particular week. Unfortunately, weather and resources permitting have hindered some of the ground searches as well as the dog teams that were scheduled to be flown into several locations. I'm going to go over all of the search and rescue teams and all of the locations that they are currently searching. Here is the current NPS missing persons poster that they have out. I want to show this to you, obviously. All these clips and pictures are going to be from the areas that the various search and rescue teams have searched and are searching currently. They are still hoping that he possibly found shelter somewhere and is just looking for a way out. These searches have included ground efforts as well as air units, various dog units. I'm going to have a map up right here to show you possibly where he may have traveled from the North Inlet Trailhead to another area of the park. We don't know because we just don't have any itinerary. He didn't leave any itinerary before he left for this run. What I can tell you that this is a massive search and rescue area. They are bringing in all kinds of teams. The Front Range Rescue Dogs, which is pictured here. They have brought in the Alpine Rescue Team. They have brought in the El Paso County Search and Rescue, aircraft from the State of Colorado Department of Fire Prevention and Control, the Northern Colorado Interagency. There has also been a helicopter via Trans Aero, which is pictured here, that has been contracted to help with the rescue. The State of Colorado Department of Fire Prevention and Control has also been brought in to help with the search. This has just been a massive effort. The Grand County Search and Rescue Team, Rocky Mountain Rescue Group. It's just awesome when so many people and so many agencies work together to try and find someone. And this is a case that speaks to the level of how dedicated all these volunteers and agencies and search and rescue people are. It's just a absolutely wonderful thing, and I really do hope that this case has a positive outcome. But unfortunately, it's been over 10 days now, so the likelihood just keeps reducing over time. These are some pictures of the various areas where the search crews have been sent out to. which include the North Inlet, the East Inlet Trails, Mount Alice, Black Lake, Upper Glacier Gorge area, Thunder Lake, Lion Lakes, Sand Beach Lake, Boulder Grand Pass, Lowell Peak, McHenry's Peak, Arrowhead, Thathatch, Stone Man Pass, Chief's Head Peak, West Ridge of Begonia, Andrews Glacier, Upper Chaos Canyon, and Tinio Glacier areas, as well as the area in and surrounding Thunder Lake. As you can see, it is just a massive search, and these are all pictures of those various areas that I just mentioned. So let's just take a look at what they are up against in this search. And unfortunately, like I said, the weather has started turning to fall, wintry weather. Here is another picture of Chad. We just hope and pray that he will be able to be found. Here is some more pictures of the various areas: Glacier Gorge, Stone Man Pass, the areas in between. You can see all the dotted lines. Those are various trail markings. These are some more pictures of those areas. Some of these are from the actual search. You can see what these search and rescue operators are up against. Sometimes it seems like an insurmountable task, but they are doing just an amazing job. This is a picture taken from one of the helicopters that is ongoing during this search. This was provided by NPS. These next coming pictures are some of the actual pictures taken from the helicopter viewing out of the terrain that they were searching in a myriad of these various search efforts. So as you can see, it goes from plains to giant mountains. I'm going to have information in the description if you were in the area, or if you have any information you think could help investigators, or if you possibly had seen Chad in and around that date, in around September 27th or 28th, to please contact the National Park Investigation Services Bureau tip line, which is 888-653-0009. I will have that and more contact information in the description. May you have any potential information. This is the time of year where the seasons just abruptly change, especially in the high mountains. It can be a beautiful day at one point when you set out, and then it just changes to snow, winter, wind, and ice. I wanted to say, although we don't know an exact itinerary, it is thought that he embarked on a 28-mile journey that started from the East Inlet Trailhead near Grand Lake. I'll have a map up here, which consisted of crossing the Continental Divide, possibly going off trail through very steep slopes, also maybe going off trail to find various routes that he had never traveled before. I want to dedicate this video to Chad, his family, his friends, all his loved ones, and all of the search and rescue teams, all the volunteers and various agencies that are working tirelessly to try and bring Chad back home to his family. And I hope and pray that this case has a positive outcome. Thank you all for watching. As always, I appreciate all your feedback and comments. Special thank you to co.ag for providing the music. Hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking with me to the end. I hope everyone is doing great and their week is off to a great start. I will have information in the description, my email address, if you have any calendar pick submissions, any of your adventures over the past year. I'd love to hear about it. I always love hearing about your travels and your experiences. I am doing all the cases that you submit in order. When a case comes up like this, when it's very recent, I put that at the head of the pack, of course. Please be patient with me. I do appreciate all your support and feedback. If you'd like to leave a donation to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. All my information is in the description. $1, $2, $10, $20, anything goes such a long way. For all the new subscribers and for all my subscribers, I thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, I ask you to maybe consider it. It's free and I'm always working hard to volunteer my services for search and rescue when I can, and if you have case suggestions, I'll always cover them. Hopefully I'll see you next time.